Hello everyone, welcome back to So Practical, So Fun. Today we're getting to know this adorable little Victool sewing machine. For a link to purchase this machine, comment "cute machine" below and I'll send you the link. First things first, safety. Before plugging it in, always make sure the machine is not set to stitch automatically. Slide this switch all the way to the left to the off setting. If it's on one of these other two settings, when you plug it in, it will start sewing automatically and can injure you or damage the machine. Now that we're in the safe mode, go ahead and plug in the power cord here on the right. And then the foot pedal is the left connection right here. Now plug in the machine. There's no power button, so when you plug it in, it is on. There's a light here right above and a button to turn the light on or off. I like to keep the light on so that I know when the machine is powered on. The foot pedal is basically an on-off button for sewing. On most sewing machines, the harder you press the foot pedal, the faster the machine will sew. On this one, there's just one speed. Two tools I highly suggest is a needle threader and a set of long tweezers. This will make threading the machine much easier. This machine came with loaded bobbins, but let's learn how to do this before we start sewing. Turn the machine around to the back and load the thread onto the spool pin, and then top it with the cap to hold it securely. We're going to bring the thread up through this first guide here. Then guide the thread between the metal tension disc and the post, floss the thread under the tension disc right here, and then you turn around, guiding the thread back in the same direction. Guide the thread through the center of the bobbin and then up through one of the holes. Put the bobbin on the winder shaft and push it all the way down. Then click the shaft over to the left so that it clicks into place. We're going to use the foot pedal to start winding the bobbin, but please be aware that the needle will move while you wind the bobbin. So make sure that there's nothing in this area, including your fingers, when you start winding. Hold the thread up and out a few inches from the bobbin and push the foot pedal to start winding. Wind for just a few seconds and then stop and cut the thread on the top of the bobbin as close as you can. Now finish winding the bobbin. When it has the amount of thread that you want, stop the winding, push the shaft back over till you hear it click in place, and remove the bobbin. Now let's get this machine threaded correctly. Always thread the machine with the presser foot in the up position, and the needle should be all the way up too. Turn the hand wheel on the side until this take-up lever is at the top of the machine. We're going to start with the same few steps as winding the bobbin. Turn the machine around the back, load the thread and place the cap on top to hold it securely. We're going to bring the thread up and through this first guide here. Then guide the thread between the metal tension disc and the post and floss the thread under the tension disc right here as you bring it around to the front. The thread should be all the way under this metal here, and it should be coming off lining straight up with this next guide in the front. Here's the view from the front. We're going to be guiding the thread around this gold section here. Start by guiding the thread into this first groove, and then we're going to U-turn around this bottom part, making sure that it's all the way into the groove. Now guide it through the hole of the take-up lever from right to left, and then back down the same groove again on the left side. The next part's a little tricky to get just right at first. We need to guide the thread from the top to the bottom through this little metal piece here above the needle. Guide the thread from the top of this right hole through the bottom. And now we can thread the needle. Drop the foot down to give yourself a little more room to work. You can use a needle threader, pushing it from the back of the hole, then threading it, and then pulling it back through. To load the bobbin, slide the cover towards you and set it aside. The bobbin thread should be coming off the bottom. When you pull the thread, the bobbin should spin clockwise. If you're holding it upside down, it'll look like this. Just flip it over and then drop it right into the machine. Leave about 3 inches extra coming off the back and then replace the cover. We need to bring up the bobbin thread before we start sewing. Hold the upper thread up and over the foot with your left hand. With your right hand, turn the hand wheel one full turn towards you so that the needle goes all the way down and all the way back up again. Give that thread a little tug and the bobbin thread will pop up. Pull the bobbin thread all the way up and out and then guide both threads under the foot and then off to the left a few inches. And now you're ready to start sewing with this cute little machine. If this breakdown helped you feel more confident about diving into your new Victool machine, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more technical sewing tips and tutorials coming soon. Happy sewing!